Amen.
Bible said if you don't work, you don't eat. We're living in a generation of lazy things. Don't want to work, but they want to eat.
A slothful man.
Hear the Bible.
In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 22 and verse 1.
You young men.
Amen.
If you don't have a job, and then a job call you to work, who are you to tell the job, I don't do that kind of work?
That's right.
Here you don't have a job.
That's right.
And a place call you to work.
Amen.
Pick up pig slop.
Yeah.
And you're a grown young man. I don't want to come home stinking. That'll get my nails dirty.
My Lord.
You know, I had a real man for a father.
Amen.
I didn't have a half man. I had a pure, thoroughbred man for a father. Yeah. That man worked 3 jobs, and it was 8 of us, and not one of us came lacking. Amen. Not one.
Amen.
I don't remember seeing a hungry day at all. Back in that time, you had to work 3 or 4 jobs to make what maybe one job make today.
Amen.
Learn how to work while you're young.
That's right.
If not, you will inherit laziness.
A slothful man.
The Bible says.
In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 22.
Don't be the type of young man who's satisfied in just getting by.
That's right.
Now, you don't want to have a get-by mentality. Yeah. If you have a get-by mentality, as you get older, you're going to keep that mentality get-by. That means barely making it, but content with nothing.
Oh, yeah.
When you're able to do better, you do better.
That's right. That's right.
Amen. This is what my father taught me. My father taught me, he said, all right, he told all of us, you can stay here as long as you want. As long as you work, get a job, save your money. He said, don't rush to leave home. He said, save your money. He said, give your mother a few dollars to help with the bills or whatnot. He said, but save your money. He said, when you leave home and go get an apartment, fine. Save your money. He said, don't get an apartment and your rent is so high you can't manage it. He said, be able to manage your rent and don't waste your money. That way when you move out of an apartment, you're ready to move into a home. He said, don't be moving from apartment to apartment to apartment. You want to be able to own something.
That's right.
Okay. You mean to tell me and my wife got 7 kids and we're in a 1-room apartment? Where we gonna sleep? Why would I be in a 1-room apartment with 7 kids driving a Mercedes?
That's right. That's right.
Am I right? Think of it, viewer.
Good teaching.
3 and 4 and 5 kids, 1-room apartment, and you driving a Cadillac. Wouldn't it be more wise not to get the Cadillac, but get a better roof for the head of your family?
That's right.
That's wise.
Oh, yeah.
This young generation is more impressed with cars than they are having a decent roof over their head.
Oh, yes.
Their rims are called more than a whole car. I want to educate you and teach you, because this young generation today, many of them are lost, but God has given us a message to quicken you and raise you from the dead, that you may stand up and be a young man and a young woman for God.
That's right.
Amen. Because the truth of the matter is, these churches ain't teaching nothing. No. These preachers ain't preaching nothing. Oh, and no. Many of the homes where there is a mother and a father ain't learning nothing.
Amen.
And many of the houses, just the female is the parent.
Yeah.
Now, if the female is the parent and you're a young man in your teens and in your 20s, you should want to work. That's so right. You can help your mother.
That's right.
You got your activity of your limbs. You should have a desire to work.
Amen.
So you can help your mother. And she's the only breadwinner.
Yeah.
I want to educate you. Not want to hang out with your friends. Not want to stay out all night and smoke. Not want to stay out all night and drink. Not want to go to the club. And here, there's some young girls, they made the mistake of committing fornication and have a child or two children out of wedlock. And some of them trying to get themselves together, go to work, and go to school.
And go to school.
And take care of their children.
That's right.
And do better single than they did when they got married.
That's right.
You can do bad by yourself. Are you listening to the old man?
Amen.
I want to ruffle your feathers till I pluck them clean out of you.
In the book of
Listen at this.
In the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 22, and at verse 1.
Parliament.
A slothful man is compared to a filthy stone.
A slothful man compared
To a filthy stone.
to a dirty stone.
And everyone will hiss him out
Everyone will hiss him out.
to his disgrace.
What do a slothful man and a dirty stone got in common? The reason why a slothful man and a dirty stone have so much in common is because a stone get dirty from doing nothing.
That's right.
It just sits there,
It sits there.
do nothing.
Amen. Amen.
You young men,
What's up, everybody? Gibson's Lawn Service checking back in with another one. The property you just seen was a lady. She had got my she had found me on Google, seen the reviews, and wanted me to come out and give her a quote on doing a property, getting the shrubs in shape, grass cut, and everything back in order. She did want me to put it on a weekly schedule, and on top of that, she ended up giving me a $60 tip on everything I done. She was very satisfied with it. Said she was gonna leave a review. But what I normally like to do when a customer tip me like that, I'd try to do a little extra. Like next time I come, I might just throw a little fertilizer in the front yard, something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just to kind of give back. And another thing I wanted to start doing, I kind of wanted to give back to the community that how can I put it? I want to give back to the community that chose me as the lawn guy in a sense. What I wanted to do is kind of like properties that haven't been cut in a while, like far as like elderly people that have no means of getting the property cut. I want to start cutting those properties for those elderly people for free, no charge. But it's not gonna be something that's like I'm gonna do it when I really have time. Like today, I would have time to do a property like that. And if I end up, running across somebody like that that's elderly that can't really pay to get the yard maintained, I just put them on my schedule and just maintain it for them. Another thing I kind of want to do probably next summer is I grew up in Moss Point, so I want to sponsor one of the little teams in Moss Point, like a little football rec team, softball, soccer, something like that. I want to sponsor it. But I just kind of want to give back with my business, But I'm just putting this out here, man. I hope everybody having a blessed summer, and I'll just catch y'all on the next one.